It's Feel Sorry for Black People Month and pretend to love and respect the ancestors and kiss up to them, passed down to us on orders from academics and phony culture pushed by huge anti-American corporations like Apple and Google. This is the end of hour one of the Jesse Lee Peterson Show, Monday, February 1st, 2021. Stay tuned for hour two. Jesse Lee Peterson will be right back. But first, Hake news, not fake news. Homosexuality is the brainchild of the so-called civil rights movement. Biden's Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, orders LGBT flags flown, rainbow flags, right, at U.S. embassies, and he will name a special envoy for so-called gay rights. According to Breitbart, Wikipedia says that Antony Blinken is an Obama holdover, from just like Susan Rice, except he's male, born to Jewish parents, politician family who divorced, and then he had a lawyer for a stepdad. Not a Christian, right? Radical homosexual magazine Out Front reported that in a memo from July 2020, the former Secretary of Defense, Mark Esper, who undermined real President Trump endlessly, he released a list of flags permitted to be displayed at U.S. military bases. Missing from the list was the LGBTQ pride flag, which Esper compared to the Confederate flag, which is obviously an absolute insult to our beautiful southern states and to America, right? Prior to the ban, embassies raised the flag during so-called Pride Month. There's like two of them, right? In the official embassy flagpole. Disgusting, huh? During the hearing, Antony Blinken confirmed that he plans to appoint an envoy for the so-called human rights of LGBTQ persons, a position created by Barack Obama in 2015 that wasn't filled during the President Trump administration. Nice. Breitbart says that Blinken claimed that violence against homosexuals increased while Trump was in office. Doubt it. We've seen violence directed against LGBTQI people around the world increase, Blinken said. And so I think the United States should be standing up for the rights of LGBTQI people. Raising the pride flag is one way to outright show LGBTQ solidarity. Biden is the first U.S. president to openly embrace a full range of queer rights, says the far-left radical homosexual Out Front magazine, including so-called transgender equality. Barf. Speaking of a violation of rights, the COVID shutdown madness. Thousands rallied in the Michigan capital, Lansing, against Gretchen Whitmer's orders. She's the female governor who looks a lot like that transgender guy who used to be a decathlete. Governor Gretchen Whitmer, a Democrat, has banned winter contact sports, but thousands of student athletes, coaches, parents, and organizers rallied at the Michigan Capitol on Saturday for the ability to play school sports. She banned basketball, hockey, wrestling, cheerleading, competitive cheerleading, until at least February 21st. Mean mama, huh? Let them play is a group organized by Mother Jamie McElveny, and she organized the rally. Nice. And the Chicago mayor insists on reopening classrooms as potential teachers union strike looms, according to the Epoch Times. Lori Lightfoot, she's the lesbian black woman, insists that public school teachers resume in-person learning. The evil city officials are trying to reach a deal with the every bit as evil Chicago Teachers Union, CTU, to reopen schools that have been closed since last spring, like March or April. The Chicago Public Schools District, so-called SERVS, really exploits over 355,000 students. I was confused. It's Monday. They were aimed to reopen K-8 schools, kindergarten through 8th grade, today, February 1st, for about 71,000 children who wish to learn in person. A phased-in school reopening plan. The union-backed teachers, citing safety concerns, don't want to open up, and they threaten to go on strike, right? Hire some scabs, Chicago. And dozens of protesters shut down traffic into a vaccine festival at Dodger Stadium right here in L.A. Interesting. Almost 50 mostly peaceful protesters told people, turn back. One guy shouted, you're a lab rat. And they shut it down for like an hour. I'm James Hake, now on to Jesse, Hour 2.